Right, so I'm not going to be very long this morning, but I wanted to just show you my Pilates that I got yesterday. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm speaking a bit slow, not because I'm retarded, but because I'm not sure what kind of sound is going to come out of here and the speakers. Anyway, so I wanted to show you, like, this is my front room. Not the biggest in the world, but hey, it's mine. There's you can see that's my spin bike, and then this over here, this is my Pilates power gym. I started using this thing yesterday, and there it is, and it's my cross trainer. Oh my goodness, there's my cross trainer there. Anyway, it's hidden, and here is this is basically what it looks like, the Pilates power gym there. So after all of that moving about, right, I've basically the reason I'm showing that is just to kind of round up some of the stuff that I was saying, yesterday, okay? For those of you who are not losing weight, and I won't say like me, because I am, and I haven't really been exercising, even though I've got stuff. I mean, to be fair, I get on the cross trainer and I get on the bike during a program. I don't go hard, and I don't do my spin DVD at the moment. I have mentioned 2 weeks I haven't really done much. I've done bits and pieces. I haven't even been going to hockey training because, as I explained, I've got this bleeding issue going on with this contraception thing. Moving along from that, I got stuck in my head. I started thinking something else while my mouth was moving. So yeah, I haven't really been busy, but I did drop weight. The 2 days that I did consume Lucozade, which is a high sugar energy drink, I went up to 86 point something kilos. Then the 3 days now that I was like back to normal and just drinking my Diet Pepsi, which, yes, I do drink Diet Pepsi, and no, it doesn't affect me because I've gone all the way down to 84.5. So there you go. For people who say that the scale doesn't lie, I think you need to kind of double check yourself, because that is a statement and a half to make. And I'm here to say to those people, and to those people like myself who sometimes the weight goes up and down, if you are exercising, you might be building muscle. Sometimes the scale won't move, but you're losing inches. Don't just go on what the scale says. Feel your clothes, and please do not go for the smallest clothes. Go for something that's reasonable and see if there's a difference. But if you're building muscle, or if you're like me, naturally muscular, my body fat percentage is not high. Yes, I know my BMI, body mass index, might be high, but my actual fat percentage is not high. I know this because I went to the doctor, and even he was surprised. But hey, I'm just a naturally muscular person. I just have fat on top of my muscles. So when my fat goes away, I'm still going to be big built even when I'm small. That's just been me. But this is not what that's about. That was just me kind of rounding up. So here's the thing. I've decided to do a tag you're it. And the reason I started it was to be grateful. The tag is going to be over 12 days, which represents the 12 months of the year. I realized that we were in December, and it was early hours this morning when I was waiting for the baby to wake up. It was about 1 o'clock, well, about 2 in the morning, and I was trying to change over the channel, and I saw it did the first of the 12, and it hit me how grateful I am. It hit me before then how grateful I am, which is why I want to do my tag for my life. But then when I saw, oh my God, it's the 1st of December, I realized that I had made it through a year. I mean, and when I think of everything that has gone on this year, you know, boy. So the tag is going to be, tag what you're grateful for, and being grateful and reflection. So you can, out of the 12 days, one day can represent a month of the year, or just anything that you're grateful for over the 12 days. It's just being grateful and reflecting. So I came off yesterday, and I was like, I said to my husband, I'm not going to be doing this, again for a while, because I put up 4 vlogs. It literally exhausted me. By the last 2 vlogs, I was watching myself, and I just kept on breathing like a lot. Obviously, I was running out of breath and steam. But I came off, and I spoke to him about a couple of things, and it was so good, his response. And I put myself in a position where I took a step back, and I realized how grateful I am. What a good man I have. How supportive he is. My husband is a hard man. He's very kind, he's very gentle, but you need to be a soldier. I mean, you need to be a soldier to survive this man. He ain't no piece of cake, trust me. But he's a good man, and he's a great father. And yesterday, he was just on point for when I needed him. And I said, oh baby, I felt this way about something that I had been watching, and he was like, don't bring that in here. That's not who you are. When you shut that laptop, it's finished, it's done. And that's that little screen, babe. It's not you. And I felt so inspired, and I held on to him. Oh, did I hold on to my husband last night. I was very grateful that I had someone who loves me, who appreciates me, who doesn't change, because I'm changing, who supports the change I'm going through, who takes a step back when he needs to. My babies, oh, my kiddies. I heard my baby talk yesterday, and the one was saying something about, oh, mommy's talking to the fat people. I said, I don't like that word fat. I said big people. And my other son, because obviously I was making quite a lot of vlogs, and my other son said, it's not fat people. And anyway, you know what, mommy is not even fat. Mommy is just big, and mommy is pretty. Mommy's so beautiful. It's okay for mommy to be big. And I was just like, oh. So I was just feeling a lot of love yesterday from my family and acceptance, and I'm grateful, so grateful for that. Because there was a time when I never had that. And I talk a lot on here, but I'm not really one to talk much about my emotions. I can talk a lot about stuff that goes on around me, and I can be very encouraging to other people, but I don't really deal too much with my own emotions still, and for me, I'm really grateful for my family. I'm really grateful that I belong somewhere, that I am loved and appreciated. When I take a step back and I think of everything that's going on, and how my weight sometimes affects my kids, if I'm tired, or if I'm just mean, or my husband, if I'm just mean to him, or I just don't want to talk, or I'm exhausted, or being in my own way. And last night we went to bed, and it was a good place to be. It was a great place to be. And it has nothing to do with sex. We were intimate, but it was not sexual. There are different levels of intimacy. And it was nice to have that within a marriage. People out there who are partners, etc., fair enough, each to their own. But I was blessed. I am blessed. When the house was down, and all I could hear was my husband breathing, and my baby breathing, and the boys. One of them started snoring, and then Jaya was moving. That's my daughter's name. And I was just listening to the sound, laying awake, sitting up, the individual sounds of everyone. And I thought, oh my God, there are 5 heartbeats in this house. Obviously 6 including my own. I am not a vampire. But I was humbled. Because I was wrapped last night. My husband was a buffer. I was wrapped in cotton wool. And stuff that could have gone wrong, or stuff I could have started thinking negative stuff about myself, didn't happen. It didn't happen. And when I saw it was the end of the year, and we'd survived the year, it just made me even more grateful and appreciative of where I am. And the little things he does to make my life easier. I'm very grateful. I am very, very grateful. You have no idea how grateful I am. We have presents under our tree this year for the kids. We haven't even finished getting all this stuff. I was organized, Last year, totally different story. Last year Christmas did not even come to this house. And I'm grateful for the kids that I have, because my kids soldiered on through. They did. So, make a tag for the next 12 days about being grateful and reflecting. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Mine is, I was grateful for my family. I was grateful for the level of protection I have, and the level of love and warmth I live in and live with on a daily basis. I was grateful, and I am grateful for making it through another year. I have a 5-month-old baby. I've got 3 beautiful sons. I've got a daughter. I've got a great husband. I have a good family. I have a blessed family. And I feel very humbled this morning. My husband takes the baby with every morning when he takes everybody off to school. And he doesn't need to, but he does it for me, to give me a break, so I can get some rest before I have to get up and start the day and run around and not stop until 4 o'clock the next morning. And I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful. And I'm very humbled. Because the truth is, this situation could be so different. But it's not. I'm very, very grateful for where I am, who I am. And I'm very, very grateful that I've got the love of a man who cherishes me for me. And even though times sometimes can be difficult, and things are hard, I've got a buffer. And I was wrapped last night, and that meant a lot. And my kids, they buffer, they wrap me still. I don't need to look for acceptance, because I have acceptance. So that's me for Christmas. 12 days of Christmas. Tag your it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be grateful for the next 12 days. For whatever, Have a blessed day.